How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to show you the most important tool you can have if you're a sintered diamond burr or any kind of sintered diamond tool user. So these are the set of sintered diamond burrs that I've been using for quite some time now. Now these, I think, even though I carve every day, these will last very close to a lifetime. I can hardly see any damage done to them so far. But this here is a dressing tool, or some people call it a sharpening tool for sintered diamonds. Really what it is a very firmly pressed aluminium oxide rod. Now it comes in a whole heap of different shapes and sizes. I personally prefer to just buy the plain stick. So you'll be able to Google search dressing stick or anything like sharpening stick or conditioning stick sometimes. Anything like that. I always suggest to get this because there are so many uses you can get from this. Now a while back I did a video where I had a electroplated diamond coated burr, and I actually ground it down using a sintered diamond burr. And because both of them are basically metal and diamond, what I've accidentally done, well, what I purposely did, and I can feel it just from picking up the burr, this burr is now, if I zoom in you might even be able to see it, so this burr is smooth. So it's perfectly smooth, and this is meant to be an 80 grit sintered diamond burr. So they are typically quite aggressive. If I grab another one, this is like rubbing your finger up against sandpaper. This is like polished glass. So what I ended up doing was basically wearing the diamonds all the way down so that they're flush with the metal. And of course the metal is not abrasive, so it's just a smooth, useless tool at this point in time. But what I can do is just mount this like I normally would on the flex shaft and just grind it up against this tool. So for diamond burrs, I typically tend to use the end of the stick. And all I have to do is just grind it, and what it'll do is it'll wear down the metal and re-reveal a new set of diamonds. And even if there are diamonds present on the surface, it'll basically make them so that they're nice and sharp and we'll actually start doing some cutting. Because at the moment that won't cut butter. In fact, it'll probably make the butter even smoother. So what I need to do is mount this and just grind away at the surface, and yeah, I'll have a brand new sintered diamond burr. Now, why I like the stick version so much, if you've got a range of sintered diamond tools, so say you've got a saw blade and you want to sharpen the saw blade, all you have to do is just cut your way into one of these edges. If you have a flat lap, so flat lap just here, all you need to do is just press this nice and flat against the flat lap. If you've got diamond wheels, pick another side and then use the diamond wheels on that, because every time you use it, you are going to wear away at the tool. And if you want a nice, true kind of straight edge, just make sure you know which side you've used for which kind of sharpening. Because if I'm doing something like this diamond burr, basically that's going to cause a tiny little groove in the bar. So it's going to have this little groove, which is why I prefer to use the ends. Then, if I'm sharpening something like a sintered diamond saw, I'll just do little cuts in against one edge, and that'll leave the rest of these sides completely unaffected. So then I can use this side here, something nice and flat, that can go up against a flat lap and sharpen that surface, and then I can use another side altogether and just go sharpen some wheels. So it's incredibly nice to have just a plain stick, and they cost next to nothing as well. I think this one was about 15 bucks, so incredibly cheap. That's 15 Aussie dollars too. So you don't need to worry about damaging them. They can break. My last one I dropped and it broke off, but luckily enough for me, because I typically just sharpen these little tools. I have sharpened one sintered diamond saw blade, like a trim saw blade, but apart from that, I'm just sharpening these little guys here, which I rarely do because opal is so soft that I don't really need to. The only time I've done it is after carving away at some fire agate. So even if I have like a small chunk that breaks off, I can still use that to sharpen these things because I don't worry about a flat surface or anything. This is a tool that anybody that's using sintered diamond burrs should probably get a hold of. They do come in different grits. 220, I think, for me, is a pretty safe bet. It'll just about do the job for anything that you're doing. So it's just pressed aluminium oxide. Same as the polishing powder. Just a really tough brick of it. If you've got sintered diamond burrs, if you've got sintered diamond blades, if you've got sintered diamond wheels, if you've got sintered diamond flat laps, just get one of these and it will have you covered for everything. Just make sure you know what you've done to each of the surfaces. What I'll actually do is typically just use a pencil and number each side, so that I know what I've used it for or what I plan to use it for. Hopefully that helps. Definitely pick one up. They cost nothing, and you will make sure that you extend the life of these. Never throw out a sintered diamond burr unless it's completely worn out. You can always get more life out of them. And like I said, this kit here, this I'm expecting to last me almost my entire life because they're just sturdy and you can just recondition them with this. If you've got any sintered diamond tools, pair it with a nice little dressing stick and you are good to go for a very long time. I will go ahead now and quickly just show you how I'm going to sharpen this one, and then that'll be it.